There are days that will change the direction of your life forever. That occurred for me on November 15th, 1989. As I woke that morning, it was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. Woke in a beautiful home, newlywed. We had just been married for 3 months. There were signs that not everything was wonderful in paradise, but for the most part, we were happy. I had a job that I absolutely adored. I worked at Bailey's Clothing. It was considered one of the premier men's stores in Alabama, if not the South. When we were at market, our store's name came up in conversation along with Chez in Birmingham, or the Rogue in Jackson, Mississippi, or Ham Stockton or H Stockton in Atlanta. We were among the elite in our industry. I was the accessory buyer, also the top salesman. Life was good. I was making more money than I ever thought I would, coming from a family that lived on food stamps and subsidized housing for part of my adolescent years. Life was good. So I drive to work, and then shortly after 4 o'clock, an F4 tornado rolled down Airport Road in Huntsville, Alabama. As we emerged from the building, standing in water, the weather changed and it began to snow. Wet and cold, death around us, destruction everywhere. My life changed. The direction of my life changed. After a few weeks, I eventually found another job, but I was lied to going into it. Our competitor in town offered me a job at about 75% of what I was making at Bailey's. And then after I told my boss that I was taking the job at our competitor turned around and said, "Oh, I can't pay you that. My accountant said that would be too much." And all of a sudden, I was making half of what I was making a few weeks before. Fast forward 6-7 months later, my wife at the time lost her teaching job. So now our household income was a fourth, or 35% what it was 9 months previous. That put a great deal of strain on our relationship, and for the next 14 years, we lived in misery, both of us. She was miserable with me, and I was miserable with her. You know, I've looked back at that day, November 15th, 1989, and have wondered, what if that tornado didn't come? Where would my life be today? Would I still be married to my ex-wife? Would I have had a lot more financial success over the years? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. But because our life has changed by these events, is no reason to get stuck there. Because there will be another day that will change the direction of our lives. There will be another day that we wake up and say, ah, I got it. So may this day be a day that changes the direction of your life.